All right, hello everyone and welcome back. This is Magduit and I am here again today with another video going over the next rack that I'm going to be dropping this week. So I've built this project. As per usual, there will be an ALP file on my Patreon. Link is in the description, whether you're watching on Patreon or on YouTube. I'm going to also show you guys before we get started how to install these. I kind of did not go over this the last time I made a video, and I wanted to just quickly make sure that everyone knows how to do the installation process. It's pretty straightforward. You just grab this ALP file that will be in any of the files that I'm sending you, and you double click it. And once you double click it, you open it with whatever Ableton version you have. And you just click open, and then yeah, you just save this to a folder. So you select a folder. In this case, I'll just use my drafts folder, and then it will save that project there, and then you can open the live set inside of that folder. Let me go over there. Rough drafts, here we go, open. And it's right here. So you're going to be able to open up this project on your end. Now, this week I am only making this for live 12. Last week I did live 11 and 12, and I'm noticing that to remake all of these would be not only uninspiring, but just not very sensible unless it's something that I'm going to be selling. So this is going to be a free rack, but it is also only going to be available on live 12. So what is this rack? We're on the project that I just installed, so hopefully that helps you guys with the installation process. In order to save the rack, all you have to do is go to any of these tracks that have the rack on it, and you just have to click this little save button right here, and that is it. And all of these have one on it. They're all set to a little bit different settings here. So let's just listen to what all of these sound like. So here we go. So as you can see, it's pretty weird. I'm using the Spectral Resonator pretty heavily here. So you can hear that it's got a couple of different settings inside of it. It has a vocoder. The vocoder is there to more or less kind of waterify. That's not really a word, but add a lot of wetness and wateriness to whatever it is that you're putting through this thing. Now in this specific situation, so we've got the vocoder adding some wetness. With this specific sound, it's probably not the best example. Let me see if I can find one of the other ones here. Let's try this one. Yeah, maybe this one will work. Let's see. Let's turn off all of these. There you go, you can really hear it. You can really hear the wetness there. Let me also just make sure. we got a doubler on here, which kind of, I would say the doubler acts more like a very short delay here. I'm using it more of like a metallic delay in this specific situation, but it is adding a lot of stereo width as well as, yeah, that kind of short delay feeling. Yeah, and it's just a vibe. It comes with a dry wet knob, so you can automate all of these. And then with the beat, so yeah, it adds, as the word suggests, a lot of bubbliness to whatever it is that you're putting in. It does have a tuning frequency for the Spectral Resonator, so definitely make sure to utilize that. So whatever your root note is in your song, I would recommend either setting it to that or automating it between different root notes. Maybe if you have a chord progression and you're using like, let's say you have a bass and you're using a chord progression with that bass, I would just have this follow the bass. So just automate it until it's following the bass, because yeah, tuning this while you're playing things can be cool as well. Let me try and show you here. And then, yeah, I actually did throw in a little bit of a, I don't know if you want to call this an Easter egg or just a little bit of a slight gift, and we'll call it a prelude to next week. I also put a bubbler with a resonator and the hybrid Atmos from the previous video together, and it sounds like this. Let me just get it to play here. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole video. That's the whole rec. It's this bubbly sort of thing that's really abusing the idea of the spectral resonator and vocoder, and even the whole doubling metallic delay thing to create this very unique sounding effect. I would say that it helps a lot with certain things about like some of the stuff I've been working on recently is like color based. So when it comes to color based and creating very glitchy but tuned things, I found this to be really helpful just because of the spectral frequency for the spectral resonator, and putting it into things like the ninth chord resonator is, I think, really fun. Next week I have a really big rack coming out that I think I've been using, I don't know about all the time, but a good majority of the time. And yeah, it definitely has a lot to do with this resonator, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, so thanks for watching. I hope this video was interesting, and yeah, the Patreon will have the ALP file, which will have this project, everything inside of it. It'll have the rack. If you didn't have the Hybrid Atmos rack from last week, it'll also have that built in as well. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of fun stuff. And yeah, I will see you all in the next video. Peace.